Oh hey, poor possum speed shop. Today I want to make a little video and walk around the Daddy Rat car. I haven't done a video on the car in a while, and I want to get it back out there and start making more videos on the car, on my 55 gasser. That's why I started this YouTube channel, was to bring that car along and let people see it and let it be known, and share ideas with some of the other guys out there that's doing the same thing. Today I haven't done a whole lot to the car since the last video on the car. Today I just want to take you around the car and show you what I got, maybe share some of my thoughts with you, and you guys let me know what you think, and maybe share some of your ideas. You know, there's a lot of talented guys out there. All right, let's go check the car out. Okay, well, there's Hans. He tries to camera hog. He wants to be the camera hog. He wants to get in every video we do. Daddy Rat. Last video we made on this car, we talked about, or I talked about motor mounts. I'd ordered motor mounts for it, and it probably a mess up on my part, but they come in and it didn't necessarily fit the purchase that's on the car, so I ordered a different set, and they fit. They're just a little longer. I mean I showed that on that video, so there's no sense in me boring y'all with that again. Also, we talked about the clutch pedal and the steering column and all that being next. I don't have that stuff in the car. I did get all that stuff rebuilt and painted and ready to go, but I just have not installed it yet. Been doing a little bit of research and a little bit of scratching on the tilt front end. That's not the hood that's going to be run on the car. I got another hood for it. That hood's right there that I'm gonna run on the car. I'm just using this one for mock-up. Somebody's cut the top out of it for a blower, and it's not cut right for that fuel injection. But that's just where we're at. We're working on tilt front end. I am going to have a one-piece steel front end. I'm not going to go with fiberglass. You can see where the Kinsler fuel injection is sticking through the hood. It's still going to be like that. And I'm leaning more towards a slide tilt. But I mean, there's a lot of good. I've seen a lot of good ideas out there, and we're still trying to decide what we're going to do on that. Like I said, the pedals, clutch assembly and all that is, I took it apart, sandblasted it, rebuilt it. The first time I put the thing together, the bushings I got from Dan Chuck were just so tight that the brake pedal wouldn't move, so I had to take it back apart and order some new pedals, and second time was a charm. It came back. It came back ready, and we got it put together, and everything's working good this time. On the inside of the car, one thing I want to run by you guys and see what you think about it. I'm not going to run a radio in this car, so I'm thinking about welding that up. I know they make a one-piece trim that goes across there that doesn't have the cutout for the radio. I've been looking into that, but I think what I'm going to do is cut me a piece of steel and weld that radio hole up, and maybe a few other holes that we're not going to be using. This car's not going to have heat in it or anything like that. It's going to be a stripped down version street car. Also, we've put so let me know what you think about that. Also, I put a roll cage in this car, and I know I haven't showed anybody that, or shown anybody that, I should say, but there it is, 6-point roll cage. It's chrome moly. I decided I opted to go through the package tray back there. Not because I want to try to run a rear seat. I'm not going to run a rear seat in this car because of it's been tubbed, it's been mini tubbed, and the seat would have to be modified to go in there. I don't want a back seat in it anyway. And I'm going to put rear glass in it that don't roll up and down. On this roll cage, I'm thinking I bought the kit and I took it over a buddy of mine's, Mike, and Mike was a welder, and he tigged it all up for me, and so I'm thinking about putting a bar across the top of the windshield and down each side of the A-pillar to meet that door bar down there. I hope I don't never need it, but I just think it's cool. You know, this car's going to have a 496 cubic inch big block, 496 cubic inch big block straight drive car, right around 700 horsepower. So if this thing was to end up on its lid, I don't want it to be on my head, if you know what I mean. Another thing I'm thinking about, putting a fuel cell in the trunk with the battery in the trunk. There's room back there. I have this tank for it, but if you look at the side of the car, when I bought the car, the fuel door had been shaved, and I kind of like it. I like the work they done, and so I think I'm gonna not use that fuel tank and run a fuel tank in the trunk. And I don't know, maybe y'all can tell me some of the advantages and disadvantages of that. Underneath the car, sorry about all the shaking. Underneath the car, mounts are still there for the tank. One, the front mount on the driver's side has been cut off where the shock bar goes. I'm sure I could put something back in there that would work fine, but it's just not there now. I could put one back in there. Car's been mini tubbed. It was like this when I bought it. It had been mini tubbed, and springs moved in onto the center of the frame, and made way for some big tires. Them tires are 16 inches wide and 31 inches tall. It's got a super nice Ford rear end under it with it's got 373 rear end gears under it. Now I'm going to change that to 456, somewhere around there. Slider bar set up, some sliders. All been undercoated. So I said that work was already done when the car came to me. It's got 4-wheel wheel disc brake set up in it. Pretty solid old car. So let me know what your thoughts are, and maybe you can recommend a good fuel cell to go in the trunk of that car. Also, I'd like to change those tires and wheels. I'd really like an older school, maybe an original old magnesium wheel with some cheater slicks on it. I think that just looked better. Anyways, there she is, the Daddy Rat car. I hope you like the car. I hope you like the channel. If you do like the channel, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff we do. And I look forward to putting out some more videos as the project moves along and something starts happening there I think y'all will be interested in. Like I said, this car is going to have I've already found an engine builder and been in the works with that for a big block Chevrolet 4-speed car. I don't know yet. I'm kind of torn between transmissions. I thought about a Muncie or something like that for just to keep it old school, I guess. 4-speed. I've got a Mr. Gasket vertigate shifter for it. But I really like those Johnny Hightower transmissions or G-force transmissions. So I'm kind of, right now I'm leaning towards Hightower. He's a local fella. I've talked to him on the phone. He's invited me out to his place to come check his cars out and his operation. I get a good feeling from that guy. I'll probably end up going with a Hightower transmission. I don't know, what do you think? It's gonna be the Daddy Rat 496 big block Chevrolet, fuel injected big block Chevrolet, got Kinsler fuel injection on it, 4-speed car. There it is. I'll see y'all next time.